listening. Dearest one, you're heard.
Welcome. Sorry I'm in my bed, but the sun comes down and I can't see anything this late in the day. So anyway, I wanted to come on and do a reading because it feels like there are very, very intense energies happening, and there certainly are in this house, the house of joy, and we've got a new arrival and one on the way. And, you know, we just did not feel like recording this morning, and we're going to feel like that a lot. I believe that it's just when it's going to be guided to turn that camera on and let everyone into the living room. And sometimes it's just not for the camera. So that's what we learned today. And we had a very intense healing session last night. So we want to come on and just see what the guidance is. If there's any messages that will be helpful. And we have enlightenment. What do you know? Because when we're willing to expose and reveal the darkness, we literally are enlightening our mind. Why? Because we're removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence. We're just removing what's blocking all that love. And that's why we're being enlightened, for no other reason. But we're just allowing that love to shine through. And again, I'm seeing raindrops of love. And the guidance right now is that enlightenment is already yours. It lives within you, in your mind, and you can access it at any moment just by linking in with your source, just by getting present and quiet in every moment. It's a good thing. And I got one sticking out and it says courage. You know, you do have the courage that it takes to face this darkness. It's never as scary as the ego wants you to believe it is. It's never as scary like that. It's almost like all these daffodils are surrounding this dark, scary castle. And the truth is that once you face the demons within you, the darkness within you, it's not scary at all. It was just the belief that there was something other than love within you. And let's see what we have. Let go. Underneath the deck, we have letting go. Let it go. The thing is that the darkness is coming up to be released, but you're not to hold on to it. You're not to analyze it. You're not to fix it. You're just to allow it and let it go. It's the spirit's job to convince you that you are love, that you are loved, and that you're eternal. You know, she's in a deep meditation right here, and her hand is releasing. It's handing it over to the spirit, and that's the final step. You know, we've been practicing for a while, seeing the error or seeing the darkness or seeing what's not love. We're practicing exposing it. Beautiful, great job, expressing, exposing. Now it's time to let it go and to choose peace and happiness. What other messages do you have, Spirit? The fates. Destiny is beckoning you to go within and nurture and love and embrace yourself. That is your fate. Wow. By the book. Number 11. So what I'm seeing in this card is that you are following a path right now where others have gone before you. That 1111 is a one. We are all one. That's what that represents. That one mind. We are all one. But right now, the spirit is guiding you very specifically on a path where others have gone before you, and you are following that path. Trust it. And underneath the deck, we have Treasure Island, because that is where your treasure lies. the desire of your heart for peace and love and connection. That's where you're being led to. The desire of your heart for peace and love and connection. That's where you're being led. It's beautiful. Okay. Let's see if we can go deeper into the message. The messages of destiny. Your destiny is enlightenment. Have the courage. You know, this card, courage, comes with by the book. Have the courage to follow the path you're being guided on right now. Courage to follow the path that Spirit is guiding you to. It's your destiny for enlightenment. Trust where your heart has brought you and let go. Let go into the beautiful unknown. Wow, these are some beautiful messages. Didn't want to fall. Okay, we got jumpers, but let's see. What other messages are there, Spirit? That was the sun. I just saw it. We have the Three of Wands. You know, your ships are coming in. You're looking out on the horizon, and the Spirit is saying, if there's anything that you're afraid to do or you're feeling stuck about doing, to just do it. Jump in the water and go for it. What else? Too many. What else do you have for us, Spirit? The Hermit. Okay, so you're being asked to go within and ask in every single moment that you're awake and that you can remember, that the answers are within you, what to do, what to say. The Hermit looks within and finds his wisdom there. The Hermit doesn't react without pausing. It's Virgo energy. And underneath the deck, what do you know? The Ten of Pentacles. You know, in the original tarot, this card represents generations of inheritance, of abundance. And abundance can represent, yes, pentacles and money, but it also represents, you know, having enough to pass down from generations of wealth. And I mean, by wealth, I mean resources of time, energy, spiritual awakening. It's actually, yeah, I'm hearing shifting. I have it in my mind and I can't say it. So you right now are slicing through decades of generational pain and turning that wheel. Not that those stories were real, but whatever the stories were in the past, it starts with you, the shift, the change, for joy, for happiness, for abundance, for connection, for family, for love, unconditional love, for play, a life of play and wonder and joy and abundance. Choose it, give it, and receive it. Holy moly. So yeah, with enlightenment and destiny, you know, whatever adventure you're on right now that has you looking inward and going deeper into the truth of who you are, jump all the way in. The Spirit is saying it is your destiny. Jump in. Spirit is also saying that there is some fear around this new path that you're on, about following the ones that have gone before you. And there is a belief that there's, you know, that courage is needed. And there's an acknowledgement that courage is needed. So there's some sleepless nights and overthinking involved in this new path. And that you're being led on, that is taking courage. It's taking courage from deep within. And the Spirit is saying that you're doing a great job, and it's, you know, the path to enlightenment can seem very dark, but as long as you're connected, as long as you take the time to pause and stop, this is not going to have a hold on you. But if you don't pray, pause, pray, and ask, then there will be seemingly sleepless nights. But you have a source to connect to, and this path is also guiding and leading and supporting. So with letting go of everything but your goal, where your heart, your treasure lies, let go of everything else, all the doubt thoughts. You have the Queen of Swords and Temperance. So Temperance is talking about presence in everything. This guy is completely focused in the Namaste position, and he's growing angel wings. He is enlightened, like, because he has decided to be present in each moment with whomever he is with and whatever he is doing. This is his practice, temperance, balance, if you want to talk in worldly terms, it's kind of like balancing the feminine and the masculine, the loud and the soft, when to speak, when to not to speak, just really focused on the kingdom of heaven. Seek ye first the kingdom, and all things shall be added unto you. And he's doing that. And his angel wings are appearing because he's been so focused on heaven for so long, and he's led in peace now. And it does seem to take, the Queen of Swords does not mess around. She's completely focused all the time. Her words, her actions, and her thoughts all match, and people can feel that, and people are drawn to her. And you are being asked to take on this mentality, or at least there's someone around you who is doing that as a demonstration. But the Spirit is asking you to let go of everything that is not your path, to focus on your path, and your path is forgiveness. Your path is the present moment forgiveness with whatever is in front of you. That's your path. And the Spirit is asking you to accept that it's not going to be better somewhere else, or that, that's the ego's game. That's the trick. If I were here instead of here, I would be happy. If I had this, I would be happy. But we all know, if we've lived in the world, for a couple of decades at least, that everything we were told would bring us happiness was a struggle, struggle. We get there, and it wasn't what they said it would be. I don't know about y'all, but I grew up with the ideal, family, I didn't grow up with the ideal family, but my mother's dream was to get married and have children. And when that happened for her, she was devastated, but she was still passing on the idea of that's the happy dream, to just get married and have children. And her husband was never home, cheating on her, an alcoholic, and she didn't want to be a mother. She was 17. She could barely take care of herself. She had no idea what was involved. It was a disillusioning. And so, all those stories that we were told have nothing to do with happiness. And the Spirit is saying, trust me, all those things you thought would bring you joy, it can be devastating that you see that it didn't bring you that, but it's no problem. You don't know your joy from your pain, but I do. So come to me within and ask. Wow, this is just basically just ask the Spirit in every moment. All you have to do is remember to ask. Ask and you shall receive in every moment. And don't think you know the answer. If you think you know the answer, it's not going to make you happy. Your happiness lies in the answer from the Spirit. Those are the messages I have for you, and I'll see you next time.
Tell me everything.